Hello, hello, welcome, my beloveds. Amana Be Love here with your weekly moon soul messages. Today is February 12th, 2025, and our moon is bright and full in Leo. And we're on this journey of the spiral. I don't know if you're feeling that, but I'm feeling this, like coming back and looking back at things from the past as we close out that last year and move into 2025, the year of the 9. So I'm curious if you are feeling that as well. I am a little tired today. My son, who is 8, is a bit sick. My daughter just had the same kind of sore throat cold, and so just a little less sleep than usual. I'm going to start today with this deck that I'm already shuffling in my hands, this Rebecca Campbell Ancient Stones Oracle deck. And we'll see what she has to offer us today. The records. I think this came up a few weeks ago. I don't know. You tell me if it did. The records. Remember why you came. Be bold. Legacy. So maybe this is just like that spiral that we talked about it maybe a week or two ago. And now it's coming back to us again. That this is the time. This is the time. I recorded a podcast with Tamara Wildbreath recently. It's the one that actually published today with the full moon. And she was talking about this being the time when universe, when earth needs each of us to be sharing our gifts, to be unabashedly sharing the specific unique gifts that we have and singing our own song, painting our own picture. And so I'm really leaning into this. I don't know if you know, but I took a 4-year break from Instagram, social media, and I have just kind of jumped back on at the end of 2024 because I was hearing this call to be bold, to spread what my gifts are, my magic, to a wider audience. And so that's part of why I have come here. So I feel like there's probably some of that in you that have felt called to tune in here too. Are there things that you have felt like you needed to be quiet about or hide? Are there aspects of your soul calling and why you're here in this incarnation that have been rising to the surface? Have your guides been speaking to you and nudging you, encouraging you to be bold and remember why you're here? I feel like mine have been doing that. I imagine yours have as well. And I'm also feeling the spiral energy. I'm actually wearing these spiral earrings by Caitlin of something, Gypsy Lotus. Yes, you can find her Gypsy Lotus. They're just gorgeous. But I'm feeling this spiral energy where if you don't answer Spirit's call, it's okay. And sometimes we need to say no, that we don't have the capacity at that time. But when it's an important soul message, Spirit comes back around and gives it to us again. So I'm feeling that energy with this card. All right, actually I'm going to do one more. I'm trying to decide what to do here on the fly. I like doing these live. I know I could draw the cards and prep beforehand, but I like the energy of doing it in the moment and being present with you. I have started doing a little mini moon messages when I'm done recording these long ones. I do a short, 2 to 3 minute recap. And so if you're interested in those, I always post that after this full complete moon messages. Okay, Spirit's totally hearing us and with us, and this is confirmation that we're on the right track, because this next card is the cycle breaker. You'll get through it. Cycle ending. Yes, so I feel like there's this completion, a completion happening with the spiral as we circle back to experiences that we have had before, to lessons that we haven't fully learned, or also things that we need to release. Like maybe we haven't fully grieved something and we need to really be present with that grief and express it in the ways that it's being called to be expressed, and allow it to be released and completed. So I feel like there's this cycle ending, this cycle of completion, and then we're going to have all these new beginnings in the years to come. I'm feeling that energy. Are you feeling that energy? Yeah. And this could be for you personally something specific to your lineage or your family line. You know, if you're a mom or a parent, this definitely like comes up, right? When we become parents, we start sometimes acting out the cycles that we grew up in and the experiences that we had with our own parents. And we have the opportunity to keep doing things the same way, or to be a cycle breaker and to change it up and do things differently this time around. I'm not saying it's easy. It's absolutely a practice. It takes a practice of being aware and trying to make the change and then making the change little by little, by little by little. But each step makes a difference, and it makes a difference for those generations to come. Okay. As we close here, let's do one from this Autumn Sky deck. I just adore this deck. My soul sister Ashley gave it to me for my birthday at the end of this last year. And I'm just so in love with it. So grateful to have this deck. Okay, you're the one. Ooh, I've never drawn this card before. What is this? Oh, I have to hold it in a certain way for the light. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this card says purity. Create sacred space. Your body is your temple. Honor your indwelling spirit. Shine your authentic light and meditate. Ooh, I love how it looks like this. It looks like a full moon behind this woman here, which is so fitting today on this Leo full moon. And calling us back to this practice of purity, creating sacred space, remembering that our body is our unique temple. This meat suit, right? Like this meat suit has been with you since your life began inside your mother's womb. And it has walked all these steps with you. Your lungs have breathed who knows how many breaths since your first breath, and will continue to until your last breath happens. And our bodies are so important. Our souls, our spirits are also important. But remembering our bodies as our temples and treating them that way, to honor all parts of ourselves, our physical form, our inner spirit or soul, however you might refer to it. Some people talk about them interchangeably, and other people define them differently. I would call it soul, not spirit, what's in us. I see spirit as being bigger, different. But this is, again, the reminder to share your authentic light. So let's just recap, okay? Remember why you came, be bold, and your legacy. Break those cycles. Break those cycles. You'll get through it. It's not always easy, but when you're on the other side, you'll be so grateful that you did. And remember to create sacred spaces throughout your home, throughout your being, in your life. Remember that your body is a temple, and to shine your authentic light. Shine your light. Be the legacy and be the cycle breaker. Yes. I hope that there was something there for you. I would love to hear in the comments below what stuck out for you, and I'll see you next week. So much love. Mwah.